Do you know the curious contradiction behind the names Greenland and Iceland? These two names, seemingly straightforward, hold a curious contradiction. One conjures images of lush green landscapes, the other of icy glaciers and frozen plains. Yet the reality is quite the opposite. Greenland, largely covered in a vast ice sheet, is a land of white. Iceland, with its active volcanoes and fertile valleys, boasts a surprising amount of green. So how did these islands get their misleading names? The answer lies buried in history, a fascinating tale of exploration, survival, and perhaps a touch of strategic misdirection. The stories of Greenland and Iceland are intertwined, linked by the voyages of early Norse explorers. Their journeys across the North Atlantic brought them face to face with these uncharted lands, shaping their perceptions and ultimately leading to the names we know today. These names, seemingly simple, offer us a glimpse into the past, revealing much about the people who bestowed them and the world they inhabited. They remind us that history is not merely a collection of dates and events, but a tapestry woven from the experiences and perspectives of those who came before us. The saga of Greenland begins with a man named Eric the Red, a Norse explorer known for his fiery hair and even fierier temper. Exiled from Iceland for manslaughter, Eric set sail westward, seeking refuge and a new home. What he found was a vast land, largely encased in ice, but with coastal fringes that offered some respite from the relentless white. It was on these fringes, where patches of green tundra thrived during the short summer months, that Eric established a settlement. He named this land Greenland, a name that, while seemingly at odds with its icy reality, served a strategic purpose. Eric, hoping to attract settlers to this new land, opted for a name that promised a more appealing prospect than the harsh reality might suggest. Greenland, despite its name, remained a challenging environment for its inhabitants. The Norse settlements clung to existence for centuries, battling the harsh climate and limited resources. Iceland's story is intertwined with that of Greenland, yet it offers a contrasting narrative. According to legend, a Viking named Floki Vilgedarsson, seeking new lands, set sail from Norway. He landed on the island's eastern coast, a land sculpted by fire and ice. Towering glaciers dominated the landscape, but so did active volcanoes, spewing fire and ash into the sky. Floki, struck by the island's icy facade, named it Iceland. It was a name that reflected his initial impression, a land seemingly locked in winter's grip. However, Iceland was more than just a land of ice. Beneath the glaciers lay fertile valleys, warmed by geothermal activity. These valleys provided ample grazing land and supported a surprisingly diverse ecosystem. Section 4. A twist of naming fate. The names Greenland and Iceland present a fascinating paradox. Greenland, despite its name, is not a land of verdant fields, but a realm dominated by ice. Iceland, on the other hand, is far from being a barren wasteland. It's a land of stark contrasts, where glaciers and volcanoes coexist, and where lush green valleys thrive amidst icy peaks. The irony of these names isn't lost on history. Some speculate that Eric the Red deliberately chose a misleading name for Greenland to entice settlers. Others believe that a period of warmer climate might have rendered parts of Greenland greener than they are today. Iceland's name, though a more accurate reflection of its icy landscapes, fails to capture the island's surprising biodiversity and geothermal wonders. The stories behind these names remind us that perceptions are often shaped by circumstance and perspective. They also highlight the power of names in shaping our understanding of the world. share, and subscribe for more fascinating content.